Hey guys, I am back today, but we're doing something a little different. Occasionally I get a new cell phone, and most of the time I enjoy sharing the experience of getting a new cell phone with you. However, today it's a little different. I actually upgraded out of necessity this time, because these are the two phones that I daily drive for my business as well as my personal phone. Now, I have absolutely loved my S23 Ultra. It's been a great phone and I've loved it. But the only reason I ended up buying my S23 Ultra is because my Google Pixel 7 Pro did not live up to the hype. It did not do what I needed it to do, which was be powerful. And the S23 Ultra definitely was. So now that I've taken a step back from TikTok and I don't do that kind of creation anymore, I'm actually noticing a lot of issues with the Pixel 7 Pro that I didn't really notice before, that kind of make it one of those things I don't really want to enjoy as a device anymore. The first thing being, honestly, just the simple fact that when I have to change my voicemail message, it doesn't save unless I force close the app, reopen the app, go back into it, re-record the message, and then I'm good. Honestly, it's very frustrating if I need to change my voicemail on the fly for an emergency situation. So yeah, we're ditching the Pixel. It's actually what we're trading in on this Galaxy Z Flip 7, which is what I picked up today. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure that the preview shows and looks good for you. So I pre-ordered this through Samsung and wound up getting it for pickup at Best Buy so I could make a video for you guys. And I'll do a quick unboxing here, and then I actually wouldn't mind showing you and sharing with you the process of switching everything over. Now, the way I do things with my cell phones personally is I don't have a big name carrier for anything. I use Cricket Wireless, and I found out a long time ago that Cricket Wireless is my preferred method of having a cell phone, and it's because it's so easy for me to switch from one to another, like one phone to another phone if I really want to, at any time, really, without having to worry about things. So with Verizon, sometimes you have to go into the store. You can't just move the SIM from one phone to another because it has to be provisioned, and it's a whole thing. Same goes for your other big carriers like US Cellular, AT&T, whatever. So I buy unlocked phones, brand new, or open box. My S23 Ultra here was open box, and so was my Pixel 7 Pro. So, but anyway, I'm going to share with you guys the process of unboxing it. We'll get a first hands-on with it. I went with the black edition just because black is the color I always order. So I'm not going to stray from that. I don't need a red phone or a blue phone or a mint colored phone, which I think is weird, but I like my phones to be just straight black. So we'll go with taking the peel off the back here and just open it up and see what we're working with. It looks like they send it to you kind of upside down, which I find interesting. You're supposed to pull it out like this, and it's got a black cover on the top, and you can already see the black version looks really good, really sleek. It's, in comparison to my Pixel, if I take these phones out of the cases, I'll just say that. Let's take them out of the cases. I use these with Spigen cases because they don't get hurt at all. It's a little gross, you know, after living in that case for a couple years. But honestly, yeah, Pixel has the fat camera back, and the S23 Ultra is a great phone. It's got the big thick cameras at the top too, but much thinner than my current phone. So sorry, and I need to bring this more towards me so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. Set the box aside over here for the time being. But anyway, so I went with the Flip Z instead of the Fold Z, and you probably are like, why did you do that? Because most people like the Flip Z, or most people like the Fold Z, or Z Fold, not Fold Z. I went with the Z Fold because, in all honesty, this outside screen is really freaking cool, and I like a lower profile. And if I'm gonna end up having a flip phone, or if I was gonna, I really wanted to try another flip phone for a while. I mean, if you're having the size of the phone that you have now, you know, look at this. Like, I can set the Z Flip 7 on top of my existing phone, and it's quite literally half as long, right? I like the lower profile in my pocket. I like the ability to stick my finger in and actually flip the thing open like that and then start using it. Seems pretty sweet. I don't know how I'll feel about the crease long term, but this is going to be my new phone, at least for a month. We're going to daily drive the Z Flip 7 and see what happens. It'll be my, like I said, my main phone and nothing more. And then my S23 Ultra will take the place of my Google Pixel 7 Pro, which is getting technically traded in for the Z Flip. So the first step I'm going to take here is actually pulling the SIM on my main phone. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to transplant it immediately into my Z Flip 7 before I even turn it on. That way it can search for service and get everything going. So I didn't really look for a SIM popper. I have them on hand because I also work on cell phones. So, but I still have a physical SIM in my S23 Ultra, so I'm pulling that. And then I'll go ahead and pop the SIM tray on the Z Flip 7, which looks like it sits in the top of the phone here. And then just take your SIM card, slide it into the slot there. It's like I said, this is Cricket. It makes it immensely easier when you have an unlocked phone and you've got a provider that's so chill with you just switching whenever you want to. They still offer you the upgrades and things like, you know, hey, you get a discounted upgrade at this time, and it's like, cool, but I don't care because I'm just doing things when I want to. So now that we've got the SIM card in, we're going to go ahead and turn on the Z Flip 7. Maybe I pushed what I thought was the power button. I guess I could be wrong. There we go. Now it's turning on. You guys can probably see this a little better now. So actually, I'm going to scooch you to a first-person view because it's just going to be better overall. I think it'll be better for you. There we go. We'll point this down a little more so you can get that first-hand user experience. All right. So service provider update. Your device will restart to configure features supported by the new SIM card. Okay, works for me. Restart and switch. So far I'm not too bothered by that crease. It's not great, but it's not terrible. The one thing I have to say about this is I don't know if I'll have a case on this phone or not. I feel like I probably should. The top definitely feels heavier than the bottom. There's a lot more electronics in it. So if it does feel a little top heavy when you're holding it like you would a traditional phone. So we'll just say start. And it looks like my carrier information is coming through already. So I'll say I agree. And sure, it's a new phone, so I'll agree to send all this stuff. It's fine. Alright, easy setup with another device. Galaxy or Android device, yes. Scan the QR code with your old phone or tablet. So again, we're gonna break the S23 Ultra out and we're gonna scan the QR code. That's fine. Scan, boom. Connecting. This might take a few minutes. Verify it's you. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put my PIN in here. Okay. It's trying to connect to the wrong Wi-Fi network. That's not the right one. It's actually trying to connect to the camera that I'm filming this on right now, which I think is hilarious. Alright, we'll go Gordon Wi-Fi 5G. And I'll put my Wi-Fi password in. Alright, Wi-Fi password's plugged in. Next. Getting your phone ready. And I'm leaving my SIM tray ejected down here from the S23 Ultra because I want to make sure that the that when I go to plug in my SIM card from my Pixel, that it actually takes first time, no question. Copy data from your Android device. Next. Transfer your data. Agree. Ooh. Okay, yeah, it's that freaking, it's heavy on top, so it's just gonna take some getting used to. Transfer your data. I don't see why I couldn't do it with a cable. I have a cable. In fact, I should have gotten a new cable with my new phone. Right? Oh yeah, new cable with the new phone. You bet. This is probably one of the few times I'll ever use this cable because I have a GAN charger in my bedroom, and down here I use another GAN charger in my office for my phones. So it's gonna be a pretty light use on this cable. And plug in the cable. There. This set feels nice when you plug that in. And we'll plug the cable into the S23 Ultra. Alright. So now, not really, I guess it doesn't matter if you see my passcode. If you ever find me, get connected. Send from this phone. There you go. So this is going to transfer all of my data from my current phone to my new phone. And because I'm doing it with a USB-C cable, let's hope it actually goes nice and quick. That would be great, wouldn't it? There we go. 24% already. I can remember when this would, like, you'd have to spend a couple hours, not a couple hours, but be something like an hour or two maybe at the cell phone store getting all your data transferred. It was the most annoying thing in the world. Why is it that you seem crooked? There we go. It's like, I am having a hard time keeping you lit up here. And everything that's dark over here will eventually be dark over here because I'm not doing my phone in light mode. I cannot stand it. Cannot stand light mode. Everything being white, ugh, hurts my eyeballs. Doesn't help when the screen on this keeps going dark. Forget it. You guys can know my PIN. I don't care anymore. Select data to transfer. We'll say everything. 235.56 gigabytes. So it's going to take 2 hours and 17 minutes. Well, let's hope that you're up to the task. Yes, you can transfer my secure folder. I am going to plug in my information here. Give me just a moment. All right, back to the transfer. We're going to let it keep doing what it's doing. It's okay if the screen dims. I can't believe I have that much data on my S23 Ultra. I guess it makes some sense. I have quite a bit of stuff on there. Transferring. And for the time being, I'll put my Pixel back in the case because I don't want the camera to get broken. Oh, fingerprint, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. It wants me to do some stuff while it transfers in. That will help definitely occupy time. Fingerprints. Let's see how easy this is. Oh, it's on this. That's what that is on the side? That's a fingerprint reader? Gotcha, that's weird. Oh, it's up there. What's this other thing on this side? I really prefer to... Is that not a fingerprint reader over there? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep rubbing with my right thumb here. Okay, fingerprint done, add another, next. Test your fingerprint. Okay, I want to get it so that I can... Okay. Whatever. Fingerprint unlock. Taking care of your phone. Don't push this screen. Oh, okay, this is good. It's basically teaching you how to take care of your phone. That's neat. Okay, so I'll go through this real quick so that you guys can actually see what I'm talking about, or see what this says. It says, pressing the screen or the front camera lens with a hard, sharp object such as a pen or fingernail may cause damage such as scratches or dents. When you fold the phone, make sure there's nothing inside such as a card, keys, or coins. This phone isn't dust resistant. Exposure to small particles such as sand may cause damage. This phone is water resistant. Immersion in any liquid other than fresh water such as salt water or alcohol can damage your phone. Don't remove the protective screen on the protective film on the main screen or apply other films or stickers, as doing so can damage your screen. Which, if you look really closely, you can see there is a little bit of a protective screen around the inside of the main screen here. And it said your phone contains magnets. Keep it away from credit cards and other devices that may be affected by magnets, and at least 6 inches away from implantable medical devices. If you suspect any interference with implanted medical devices, stop using your phone and consult a medical professional or the medical device manufacturer. That is new. I cannot say that I've seen that before. So it says you're all set up. See what's new or home. We'll just go home. And this is definitely looking like my home screen. So I'll just let you keep doing your transfer thing. It's at 2%. So we still have 2.5 hours left. So I'm not going to waste all the battery recording the transfer and everything that's going on here. I'll just hit you back once it's all done. But the transfer is pretty sweet. The fact that you can just hook one phone up to the other and let it do its thing is no big deal. Is awesome. Anyway, guys, I'll be back once this is finished. Just sharing a quick progress update with you. We're about halfway through the data transfer. I think this phone started out at 68%. I did a little fiddling around on it. You can probably see my fingerprints down there, but I wanted to just let you guys know 52.3%, and it looks like we're about halfway through transferring all of my images and videos. So we're just gonna let it keep doing its thing here. Well, guys, it's all done, and I want to say I think the process went pretty smoothly. I'm really enjoying this phone so far. I've just kind of taken it off of the USB cable a little bit ago, started charging it back up, and it seems to be doing pretty well. It gets pretty hot on the charger, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's I think I might have to dumb down my chargers a little bit, because this phone might not use quite as much juice as, say, my S23 Ultra did. S23 Ultra was a great phone. It is time to retire it though. Well, at least to business service, where it'll probably get used a little less on a daily basis, because I don't use my business phone for surfing the book of faces or things like that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm really happy that you were able to join me for the video on my new Z Flip 7. I'm pretty excited to dig in and start working on this phone, or having this phone be my daily driver. We'll see how tolerable the Flip is, and if it's something that I can live with. I mean, I'm always open to trying new and different technology. So for me, this is just a different thing to do. It's a next step, so to speak. So if I don't like the Flip, I actually will probably wind up getting the Fold and making the Flip my business phone. So I'm not planning on that, of course, because my S23 Ultra is still viable and still a good phone. But the Flip 7 is definitely, I think, going to be a really good contender for my daily driver phone. And I've already got a case ordered up for it. It's the Spigen case, and it actually, it doesn't come with them, but I ordered them anyway. A couple of new camera lenses, so that not lenses, but lens protectors, like tempered glass protectors. Just because if you look at the Flip 7, you can see how much that camera lens sticks up off of the top of the screen, and it's like the first thing, if you lay your phone face down, it's going to end up taking the hit. Or if you drop it, the top of the phone is what's heavier than this bottom part, and so that's what's going to end up facing down, and those camera lenses I could see breaking really easily. So anyway, like I said, thank you for watching, and stay tuned, because I'm probably going to be adding more updates and stuff about the Flip 7 and what it can do and how it works and everything like that. So, and some convenience or inconvenience factors. I'll probably give you a 1-week update on this as well. So again, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and if you like this content, be sure to stay tuned to my channel, and you'll get more for sure.